in Russia. They have their own rules and they have their own federations. Plus, you're going to be walking out in what is effectively Kovalev's hometown. And I know, you're not focusing on him, but at some point as you walk out, and you'll be sucking it in, and you'll both be smiling like this, but you'll have to look around and go, "Yep, this is a proper fight, and I'm loving it." Is that what you'll do?
And that's it. That's exactly what it is. When you said what you said at the end, that's what it's been for me from the beginning. I'm one of them people. I'm driven by challenges, and again, to me, it's just fun. Literally, all of this to me is fun. Going out there and fighting, because from the bell rings, 9 times out of 10, everything else disappears anyway. So again, it's just controlling yourself until that moment. Because when the bell rings and you start throwing punches, you forget about everything anyway. It's just what's installed in you, your mentality, how you approach the situation. After the second or third round, you're like, "Come, let's go. Let's go." And same thing as when you're training. You might start training. I might feel fatigued. I might be like, "Oh, not today. I just want to go to bed." Once I get going, there's no stopping me.
So we're in the ring.
Yes.
Everyone's left. There's the referee. There's Kovalev. There's you. He pulls you together. You go back to your corners. You walk out. Do you know what happens? Have you visualised it, or is that you just wait and see?
A bit of both. A bit of both, because I'm a strong believer in it's going to be what it's going to be. You prepare yourself. You train your hardest. You do your homework. You do what you're meant to do. And then come fight night, it's going to be what it's going to be. I don't believe in magic globes and someone saying this is exactly how it's going to work or whatever. You have whatever you want to happen in your mind, and then if you work towards it, it comes to pass.
Would there be a sense of vindication for your methods, a vindication for the way you've trained, vindication for the way you've prepared in victory, or is it just about the win? You're not bothered about satisfying people or shutting people up. What's it with you?
It's for myself, my team, the people around me, the people that love and care about me. That's all. Because again, it's just like the thing of going back and forth on social media. You don't know these people. Again, there's still people out there saying Floyd Mayweather's rubbish after all these accomplished. There were still people out there saying that Roy Jones wasn't the best at one point. There were still people out there saying, Chavez wasn't that good. It's laughable. But these are just people with preferences. And again, the people that I surround myself with, and again, myself, again, it's a journey. And again, when you enjoy the journey, you take time and appreciate it. Because again, it's 5-6 years ago. You would have never looked at my life and said, this is how it's going to plan out.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a fantasy journey, isn't it?
Fantasy journey.
Even from the start of being a pro, to be perfectly honest.
100%. And again, that's something. Again, I feel that that's a lot to do with your state of mind, how you think, how you approach things, and even in adversity. Again, when I went to LA and I was meant to be on this big show, and everyone was talking about it, and then I didn't get to fight because of different opponents and things like that. A lot of people were saying to me, "Oh, they gutted for me," and things like that. I said, "I'm not. I'm at that stage. I'm there." And again, you just learn from it. You keep it moving, and then you fight for a world title.
And you win it.
And then you win it.
And you defend it.
Then you defend it.
Have you allowed yourself to look that far? Like
of course.
Defence in London, a defence here, a defence there. You started to think about that, haven't you?
I looked that far from when I started, from when I was an amateur. When I was an amateur, my amateur coach was Tony Cisse. I've had one amateur coach and one professional coach. I've got one amateur team, one professional team. And when I was amateur, there was a certain style that amateurs fighting. And Tony Cisse at the time was saying to me, "Listen, son, you got to be bouncing on your toes, son. You got to throw straight punches, son. You got to be in and out, son."
He's traditionally trained, Tony Cisse.
Tradition. And that's how amateurs fight in England. But then when I looked at it, the fighters I was looking at who were the professionals, Mike Tyson and things like that, they didn't fight like that. You know, they planted their feet when they threw shots. They had a lot of head movement. Some of them had their hands down, moving. And I just said to Tony, I said, "I'll be honest with you. I don't want to be a great amateur. I want to be a great professional. So I'm going to practice being a professional from now." And again, I met Tunde. Tunde had that system of professional boxing. He even said to me, "You're an amateur, I don't train amateurs. Have you won anything?" Again, I'm the kind of person, you put something in my mind or you challenge me, I'm going to go do it. So Tunde said, "Go and win something, and then I'll train you. I think that was like the same month as Box Cup. I went and won the
Box Cup.
Haringey Box Cup, and I knocked out everyone as well. And then I came back and I said, yeah, I knocked out all my opponents, and I just walked off. And then Tunde started laughing, and he goes, okay, back at 5 a.m. in the morning. I kissed my teeth and then I was there.